Welcome to PA Timber Gifts. Another lovely Sunday morning. Today I'm in State Game Lands 156. Going to go for a morning walk. 322 is directly behind me. Currently I am on the other side of Ephrata, heading towards Hershey. I'm going to walk some of these trails, see where they go. Looks like a controlled burn was done in this area, but it doesn't look like it burnt very well. The ground was probably too wet. Some of the undergrowth was killed, but I've seen better burns. This isn't one of them. Lots of different trails. I guess they're going to burn this area also. See, lots of yellow dots. There's some orange spray paint there. And if we look on this side, I have orange. I think we're going to go to the left here. I think we're on top of the ridge now. And this should just follow the ridge over. Here's a telltale sign of this area is about to be logged. They usually put a dot on the bottom of some of the oak trees. That's a fairly straight oak. Pennsylvania State Game Lands are in habitat restoration mode, and they want to cut thousands of acres of trees to improve the habitat. Up and coming videos, we're going to visit Clerks Creek again and Gold Mine Road, see what's changed in there. Our last video I was in State Game Lands 211 along Gold Mine Road, and not much of that area was cut out then, but the past few times I went, large areas were entirely clear cut. So we'll go back and visit that area here in a few weekends. Lots of trails. Here's one here that goes up over the mountain. I'm just going to continue to walk across the ridge here. See what's down here. There are some historic sites back on this side of the mountain. Some areas do have signs that say you cannot remove any historic artifacts. So I'm not sure if there was a homestead back in here somewhere or not. Great place for a walk if you want some solitude, other than the traffic going up and down 322. Once you get away from there, that sound will kind of fade away. Got a nice morning sunrise peeking through the trees here. It's kind of cool today, so a lot of the bugs aren't out yet. Very beautiful in here. And some feathers. Sometimes a lot of the local residents that live around these areas, they have chickens or some kind of poultry, and a fox or a coyote will grab that bird and then drag it back into the game lands or any other forest and make a meal out of it. If you're a new subscriber to PA Timber Gifts, welcome to the family. Gained some new subscribers over the past few weeks as my channel continues to grow and change. Try to keep PA Timber Gifts different, so it's not the same old content, same video after video. If you're one of those guys that keeps taking parts of my video and putting it in yours, just hit that subscribe button, help me out. Give me a thumbs up once in a while. It's very peaceful back here. Still thinking about doing another channel. PA Timber Gifts 3 will be a lot of short videos, 5 minutes and under. Random topics, a lot of vlogs, things going on in the world. Some of it are my opinions of different things. How it used to be when I was growing up, and where we are now. Hopefully I won't run into anybody today. It's pretty peaceful up here. I see some mountain bike tracks in the sand here. A lot of these areas you're not allowed to have any bikes because they do a lot of damage to the environment. Here's some scat on the trail. Mystery animal. What is the mystery animal? You can let me know what that is down in the comment section. Some animals use scat to mark their territory. Kind of funny if people did that, wouldn't it? All right, let's keep walking down the mountain here, see what we can find. Here's our first sign of some activity on the mountain. Here's a pit. I'm not sure if this was an active coal mine up here. They were mining for some kind of other mineral. There's 2 pits there. It's hard to find a lot of information about this area up here. I'm sure there was some mining activity up here. If you took a major city, if you took one of the major cities and left it abandoned for the next 100 years, how long would it take for Mother Nature to start reclaiming the blacktop, the houses, and the concrete and the roadways? Give it enough time, Mother Nature will grow over top of anything. Got a nice breeze blowing on top of the ridge here. This would be a cool spot to camp. You can look down over the edge there. You can see how high up in the air we are. Now there's no sounds. Now there's no road noise in the background. What you can hear is a quiet whisper of the wind blowing through the treetops. It's very peaceful in here. Now we're at the property line. This is the edge of the state game lands. Take a look at the signs that are here. Randall's Kettle Run, Nature Preserve, Lancaster Conservancy. The trail will continue over here. I'm going to go down this trail a little bit. I don't have a lot of time to scope all this area out, and I'll be back here a few more times to make other videos in this area. Every time I come back, I'll do another small area. Some of these trails are kind of rough. They kind of go up and down. It kind of looks like the AT, but a lot fewer rocks. Let's take this trail to the right here. We'll go down here a few hundred yards and see where this goes. If you want a cardio workout, this is a place to go. It'll definitely toughen up your legs and your feet. Get your heart rate up. It's starting to warm up, so the bugs are starting to get active. I don't think we're going to go down this one. This one goes down the side of the mountain. I'm going to go back over to the top, and you can see how much this is pretty steep. You can see how much elevation drop is here. It continues to go down the side of the mountain, and I don't have a lot of time today. We're just going to make a short video today. Let's go back up to the top here, and we will continue across the ridge. I'm going to save this area for another day. Maybe we'll park at the bottom next time and come back up. I see a hornet buzzing around my ankle. Let him go by. I don't want stung again. Last year my total count for bee stings, here's another one. I believe at the end of the year I ended up with 12. This year I'm at 3. 1 yellow jacket, 2 hornets. Whatever's going on with the global warming issue, you can see the wilderness changing. We have excessive amount of bees, wasps, poison ivy's going crazy. They're getting bigger than ever. Hopefully we'll get some snow this year. I think it helps control a lot of the insect population. All right, back up on top. Kind of out of breath. I need to put some trail miles on to get in shape. We're going to continue across the ridge top here. Here's some artwork in the woods. There's a spider web hanging in between these 2 branches, and the sunlight's filtering through it, rippling ever so gently in the wind as that spider silk catches the wind. I always wonder how such a small insect can weave such an intricate pattern as that web. Well, this is a really challenging trail. I don't think I'm going to challenge the trail because I'm probably going to lose today. This continues to go down. I don't have a lot of time today, so I'm going to turn around. This is supposed to be a short morning hike. Get me out of the house. Give me a little bit of exercise for the morning. I don't plan on doing too much today, just relaxing, watching some YouTube, watching some other YouTubers. Let's climb back up the mountain. I actually came down pretty far. I'm all the way up on top of that ridge. We'll come back at another time in this area when I have more available time. So we'll see you back at the top. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't do this kind of hikes before I go to work. I unfortunately don't have a job where I sit down. We don't sit down. The only break you get is at lunchtime when you can sit down for 30 minutes. I work in a production facility and we are on the go constantly. I don't need a gym membership. I go to gym every day when I go to work, and usually by the end of the week I'm pretty wiped out. Everybody has that idea of the perfect job in their head, and I've had a lot of jobs over the years, and I can look back and I can actually say I've only had one that I've really enjoyed. I was on a co-op program when I was in Votech, working in retail sales. I actually had a good boss. He was a pretty cool person despite how many mistakes I made. My lack of knowledge for the job skill, my poor job training, which always seems to be a problem in the workplace. The better you train people, the better results you have. And I am definitely going to make a video about that for the new YouTube channel. Still very peaceful in here. So how many jobs have you had over the years that is your dream job, and going to work every day actually isn't work for you because you enjoy your employment so much? Unfortunately, a lot of us end up with a job that we have to do because of financial obligations and family obligations, and we're forced to do something that we don't like doing every day, and sometimes it's harmful to us, whether it's physical, mental, or you get exposed to a lot of chemicals, which can have a bad outcome on you later in life. If you ever want a nice Sunday morning walk, this is the place to go. Just get on 322, follow it out the other side of Ephrata. Once you go over Hammer Creek, the parking lot is on top of the hill on the left, and currently that's where I'm parked at. If you like this video, give it a like. It helps the algorithm. As always, hit that subscribe button, help my channel grow, and we'll see you on our next video. Got the Game Commission watching me. First time I ever saw one in this area. We'll see you on our next video. Thanks for watching PA Timber Ghost.